Hi guys, it's Coach Keisha speaking, giving you love, hugs, and realness. And we're still talking about self-care. A lot of times when I'm talking to people, they believe self-care is just, I'm going to put a new mask on my face for the week, or I'm going to go shopping, or I'm going to paint my nails. And all of that does count for self-care. You know, if you like to buy yourself or treat yourself to something, or even go on a vacation, that is certainly a part of self-care. But self-care can also be, you know what, I'm tired, I'm gonna sleep for an extra hour today. Or you know what, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna finally exercise because I've been saying it for a long time, and let me finally get to it. Self-care can also mean saying no when you really mean no instead of saying yes. And that's where I want to stop today. A lot of people are overwhelmed, or they feel angry because they hold a lot inside. They can't really say how they really feel and do things as they really want to do it. Now, we all have periods in our lives where, you know what, we have to bite the bullet. It's for the greater good. Let me just, do this one thing or do these things because it will make someone happy. But overall, you have to make sure you're not falling victim to manipulation. There are some people out here who may know that you have a hard time saying no, and they take advantage of you always saying yes. So self-care is also knowing yourself and speaking for what's good for you. And you can say no without always having to provide an explanation. Sometimes it's seen as being rude. It's not rude for someone to say, do you want to go somewhere? And you say no. Can you do this for me? No. Now, if you want to provide a response, perfectly fine. No is also an answer. It's an adequate answer. It doesn't require for you to give anything additional, and it doesn't mean it's being rude. It means that you're setting a boundary for yourself, and boundaries are important. You have to speak to what makes you happy. You have to speak to what makes you feel whole, and you also have to speak to what makes your day better. Sometimes I go to events, and sometimes I decline events. It's not because I have any problems with anyone or I just want to be mean or rude, but sometimes I may listen to my body, and my body may tell me, you know what, let me take it easy today, or today's not a good day for me, or I'm not feeling like myself and I don't want to be around other people while I'm feeling like this, because no one deserves to feel something different from me because I'm not 100%. That's a part of self-care too. So don't feel guilty about listening to yourself and doing what makes you happy. You know, even when you're on a plane, they ask that you place a mask over yourself before you save the person next to you. So self-care is saving yourself so that you can be good not only for yourself but for other people. So keep that in mind. You know, the next time you really want to do something, or you really don't want to do something, or you just want to say, okay, how can I make my day go better? How can I make the next week go better? How can I make the next month go better? Just listen to yourself. You know, journal. Write down what you've been feeling. And if you says no to something that you really want to say yes to, or you said yes to something you really want to say no to, keep track of that and try to figure out, why do I do that? Just the same. Do something you really want to do and keep track of how that makes you feel as well. Say no to something that you always wanted to say no to, and see how that makes you feel as well. You'll find that you're very empowered, and life goes more smoothly when you're more honest with yourself about how you're feeling and why you're feeling it. So I really hope that this has been helpful today, and let me know what you think about the video. Subscribe and let me know below. Bye guys.